Welcome back. Before we get into the final wipe down in preparation for staining and finishing, I just want to give you a couple of sanding tips. Now, as you can see, I've been busy sanding. For flat surfaces, you can random orbit sand that right up to like 180, 220, whatever grit that you want to. Flat surfaces, that's fine. On something like this, however, don't even bother trying to random orbit sand it. You just can't hold the sander level. You're going to tip it. You're going to get all sorts of problems when you do that. So I always sand it by hand. Now, that's the secret to power sanding before you assemble. Power sanding will get everything flat and remove all the machining marks. Hand sanding, basically all you have to do is remove all the scratches from the prior grits. So if you've powered sanded up to 150, you can just take some 180 grit sandpaper, and it's much easier to just sand than these flat surfaces, and then you can get into some of these edges which you couldn't even begin to get into with a random orbit sander. One thing I do is I'll take a small piece of wood like pine or even MDF or something like that, and I'll glue just a piece of sandpaper to this one face here. I won't glue any sandpaper to the other faces. That way, that allows me to get into some of these really, really hard to get areas with just the sandpaper, and because you haven't put sandpaper on this edge, you won't mark up that with cross-grain scratches.